Hi, my name is Adam. I'm with Denver Outfitters, and today we're going to teach you how to install your vinyl wrap. What you're going to need to do this is a roll of masking tape, the squeegee we provided, and a spray bottle filled with a mix of water and a little bit of Dawn dish soap, as well as either a 1/4 inch or 7/32 Allen wrench. The very first thing we're going to start doing is we're going to start by removing the tube clamp from the unit. You do this by flipping it over and removing the two bolts and clamps from the inside. Once those are removed, the top and bottom of the clamps come off quite easily. Next, we're going to remove the couplers. I believe this is a 4mm Allen wrench that's required to do this. Once they've been loosened, they should slide off pretty easily. Wonderful. The next thing we'll do is get our wrap. This is the one we're going to be installing today. What we've got to decide is how we want to lay the wrap out. Now, in using it, when we put it on, there's going to be a seam, and we want that seam to be on the bottom of the rod vault so that you can't see it. That hides it pretty well. So your rod vault has to be flipped over so that your reel housing is facing up and your tubes are flat on the ground. You will align your vinyl just like this on the side and apply a long strip of tape. This will adhere the vinyl in a straight line onto the aluminum tubing. When you apply this, you want to make sure that you put your wrap as close to the reel housing or black portion as you can, staying away from here because this is where the couplers are going to be covering. Once it's on, simply flip it over like this and run your hand down it one more time to make sure that tape is sticking well. The next thing we're going to do is begin to peel the backing off of the vinyl itself. And as we do this, we will spray the water and soap mixture onto it. What this does is releases the adhesive from the back of the vinyl and allows it to not stick to itself. Now that it's soaking wet, we'll flip the vinyl over this way and begin to squeegee it down and press it onto the aluminum tubes. Now to do this, use the edge of the squeegee that has the black felt on it. Start in the middle and work your way down about 1/4 to 1/3 of the way around the tube, making sure to remove all wrinkles and bubbles that might occur. Now start back in the middle and work your way back down and around again. Now at this point we can flip the rod vault over onto its side, and starting from the middle again, run the squeegee around to make sure we're getting rid of all wrinkles and all excess air bubbles that might be underneath. And we will set it down flat. Go through the same process. And then lastly, we'll flip it all the way back over. And at this point is where we will remove our blue masking tape. Running a finger down it after you've removed the blue masking tape will help that edge to re-adhere. And lastly, we will again start in the middle and run the squeegee around it, getting rid of all wrinkles and extra air bubbles. Okay, now you may notice when you do this that the edge will not adhere perfectly, and that's because the tubing is still wet. So what we'll do is we'll get it this far, we will allow it to sit for approximately 2 hours, and then we'll come back and run the squeegee across the seam one last time to allow this edge to lay down completely.